Welcome back to McPhee Ford. Today we're going to be looking at this brand new 2023 Ford F-150 Raptor. This is actually our very first 2023 model F-150 Raptor that we've received here at the dealership. This one is finished in Agate black metallic. We're going to do a quick walk around here, both the exterior and the interior, sort of show you the ins and outs of the new Raptor. Starting here with the front end, we do have that Ford logo spelled out right in the middle of the grille there. Also houses the front camera system. We also do have sort of these signature amber sort of orange LEDs on top of the grille, as well as around the headlight. The headlights, of course, are fully LED. They're also adaptive, and we do have the rigid LED off-road lights there, which is actually a standard feature for the 23s. Previously, it was a sort of optional, but now it's actually standard. Nice aggressively styled bumper here, which also does house the front parking sensors, full underbody skid plate protection. You also have your tow hooks down there as well. Nice aggressively styled hood with this sort of graphics on here. And we do have the Raptor logo with the heat extractor right in the middle. Of course, Raptors are much larger than a regular F-150, which does include the width. So it's about 7 inches wider than a regular F-150. And you can really see it here in the fender. Ford sticks out the fender a lot. This particular one does have the Raptor 37 Performance Package, which does include these huge 37-inch tall tires, which is actually the first time a 37-inch tire has been mounted to a production vehicle. It is definitely a very large wheel, and is mounted to a 17-inch forged aluminum wheel, which is beadlock capable. And this is a BF Goodrich KO2 tire, very well known, very, very good tire, both on and off-road. And it does sit on the Fox live valve suspension. So we do have the live valve, so it's adjustable. There's different modes that you can change to adjust the stiffness. We have that 360 camera on the side there, side mirror spotlight. Of course, we have your blind spot system there in the middle. Take a look at the window sticker here. Again, we do have that 2023 right there. Some of the options that this particular one has brings the price to just over $119,000. That is Canadian pricing, so just keep that in mind. We are in Canadian pricing here. Of course, Super Crew, which is actually the only way you can get a Raptor now. So it's 4-door with the 5.5-foot bed only. With the 37 package, we do have sort of a very subtle 37 in there. The truck is black, so it kind of blends in a little bit more. But there's a 37 there with the Raptor logo on top. Get a look at the rear suspension here as well. The Raptors do use completely unique rear suspension, which is a 5-link setup. So we have the extended trailing arm here, and then it's also the coil spring back here as well. So coil spring compared to a traditional leaf spring setup that a regular F-150 still uses. If we look at the rear end here, very aggressively styled as well. Nice big dual exhaust back here. It's also a valved exhaust, so you can actually change the modes. There are different modes. You can adjust the loudness. Nice rear tow hooks here as well. You have your hitch, 4 and 7 pin connectors. You also have the rear view camera right there as well. Power tailgate, it does go up and down, power operate, of course. Tailgate step right there, and also the tailgate work surface. We also have an inverter outlet, LED box lighting, and of course lots and lots of tie-down points as well. And we'll step inside of this F-150 Raptor. We do have the sort of key code there on the door, which does allow you to actually enter the Raptor without actually having the key fob on you at all. But we'll look at the seats here. We do have the Raptor leather bucket seats. This is actually sort of the standard seat, if I could say standard. These do look very, very nice to have this sort of suede here on the outside. And of course, they do say Raptor right there on the top. They are fully power operated. They're also heated and cooled. So very, very comfortable seat. Now there's actually an upgraded seat option that sort of changes the design of them. It's actually a Recaro branded seat, part of the blue interior package, which uses a sort of more heavily bolstered seat. But these seats do look really, really good here. If we look at the door panel, like a nice soft touch material all throughout here, nice leather, beautifully, beautifully stitched. Of course, all of your power controls for your windows, mirrors, and of course your locks right up there. We also have the memory function for your seats, as well as the 4-way power adjustable steering column. It also includes the settings and the screen as well, so it's completely tailored there. We also do have the 18-speaker B&O sound system. That's over 1,000 watts of power, 360-degree audio, one of the best in the industry. You also have all of your lighting controls here, power tailgate release, power adjustable pedals, nice Ford Performance door sill plate there as well. But if we climb inside here, take a look at the key fob. So we do get Ford's keyless fob here, which does include remote start and also that power tailgate release on there as well, and a push button start. And powering the Raptor is the 3.5 liter high output EcoBoost engine, which makes 450 horsepower and 510 foot-pounds of torque. And actually one of the new additions for 2023 is the availability of the Raptor R, which does use a supercharged V8 from the Shelby GT500 with 700 horsepower. Now as soon as we get one of those in the dealership, we will certainly do a video on that. But for now, we do have the regular, if I can say regular, the regular Raptor here, which uses the EcoBoost engine. But we'll start here on the steering wheel, nice leather wrapped, and also has the sort of red 12 o'clock position there as well. It has adaptive cruise control, lane centering, so this truck basically drives itself. We also have these nice metal paddle shifters back there as well, which does hook up to the 10-speed automatic transmission. It's a fantastic, fantastic transmission, super quick shifting, especially for a truck. We have a fully digital gauge cluster, and we also have controls for all of your steering, suspension, and the exhaust mode, so they're all individually customizable there. We have Ford's Sync 4 12-inch touchscreen display, which is standard with the Raptors as well. We do have Sirius XM, of course, Bluetooth, and we do have built-in navigation on this particular model. We do, of course, have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. All your various settings in here as well. You have all of your driver assistance features, trail turn assist, zone lighting, some of your towing stuff in there as well. We do have the 360 camera. If we push that button right up there, this will pull up a bunch of your views that you have. We have sort of a camera in the bed. We also have your standard backup camera. We have a front view, which is all very, very helpful, especially when going off-road. We have trail control right up top there. Of course, all Raptors are 4-wheel drive. This is actually a 2-speed transfer case. You do have that 4 automatic setting there, in addition to the 4 high and 4 low. And we do have a locking rear differential with a Torsen limited slip front differential. So lots and lots of traction, especially with those 37-inch tires. We do have a dual zone climate control. Of course, is automatic, heated and cooled seats there as well. And we do have the carbon fiber package. So it does include some carbon fiber here, as well as on the sort of glove box area and around the door sill as well. We have a wireless charger in behind here, as well as some USB connectors. And if we fold the shifter down, we do have the interior work surface. So we fold this sort of the other way, the console actually flips like that, and we do have a nice flat surface here, so you can throw a lunch on here. You can put your laptop on here, do some work. So it's super cool that Ford incorporated that actually as a standard feature now. We also have a second 400-watt inverter outlet back here, a 12-volt connector, and again that carbon fiber upper glove box, as well as a regular glove box. So there's lots of storage here. We also have our auxiliary switches up top. You can wire these to maybe a light bar or a winch. We do have the panoramic sunroof up here as well. And if we look into the rear seat here, again, Raptors are only offered as the Super Crew, so it's the full 4-door, and this is certainly the most popular cab configuration for any F-150 by far. And again, that 5.5-foot bed. But yeah, we do have those nice Raptor leather bucket seats back here, and the rear seats also include that sort of suede here, so they didn't really cheap out here on the back seats. And we can also fold these up, so we do have a nice flat surface back here. Now currently the lockable storage is in the folded up position, but you can fold this down, have a nice flat surface here. We also have some additional storage on the side there as well. If we fold these back down, we also do have rear heated seats, which is actually another change that Ford made. They made that standard for 2023. We also have our third and final 400-watt inverter outlet back here. We have some USB and a 12-volt right above that. So you can keep everything charged up, no problem at all. We also have some rear climate vents, cup holders, and of course we do get a nice view of that panoramic sunroof as well. But unfortunately, this particular Raptor is a sold unit, but we do have some incoming units which are available. So if you're interested, feel free to give us a call or visit mcpheeford.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next video.